All right, it's that time of year. What are my favorite products of the year? What is the best gear of the year? What made the cut? Hey everyone, I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews, of course, a channel dedicated to reviewing quality at different price points. Every year I get sent tons of things to review, maybe stuff I buy, maybe sometimes people send it for review from different companies, but I get a lot of things to review. Not everything makes the cut. Sometimes things are products that maybe I just don't get at the time, maybe they don't get me, but some products really do stand the test of time. And so today we're going to be talking about products that I loved from last year. Now, this doesn't necessarily discount all the products that I reviewed last year that didn't make it to the list, but these are just the best of the best, things that I really love. Now, the list that I made had a ton of different products in it, so I'm going to split it into 3 different videos. This first video is going to be on everyday carry items and grooming products. The second video is going to be on clothes and shoes. And the last video in this series is going to be on music, video, and sports. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the first product in EDC. I've had some people really request that I do some more EDC videos, and they're on the way. But here are a few products that I really like and that I just really loved, especially from last year. The first one is the CU pen, and CU stands for copper. This one is a certain type of alloy of copper that I'm not aware of, but the owner sent me this pen for review, and it's definitely coming. It's coming in a different video, but this pen is antimicrobial. It has a certain alloy of copper that is antimicrobial and actually is registered with the FDA, I believe, as legitimately antimicrobial, which has been really great, especially for recent years with the, of course, pandemic that's been going around. This is a pen that I reach for a lot, especially if I know I'm going to go pick something up, maybe sign a receipt or something like that. I'll take this. Instead of taking the pen that I usually give you to sign a receipt, I'll take this instead. Of course, I can't really track what it does necessarily, but it's a little bit of peace of mind. But really, I've just really loved the pen itself. It's been just a great bolt action pen, been really comfortable. And the refill that it uses, which is a Schmidt refill, has been exceptional. And I really love this pen a lot. It's been one of my go-to pens this year, and for good reason. It's just amazing. Next is another pen. This one is a fountain pen, and it's by Wancher. Wancher is a Japanese company, and they make really beautiful pens. Some of them are really expensive. They have some that are made with this urushi lacquer, which takes a long time to make and build up the lacquer on the pen. And this one is not that. This one is a more recent release by them, and it's part of this metal aluminum pen collection that they released in different colors. I got the blue one, which I thought was the coolest color, and it's been a great fountain pen. I have a video about fountain pens coming in the future, so stay tuned for that. And this is definitely going to be on the list. But this pen in particular has been just one of my favorite fountain pens. It is beautiful and it writes really well, and I just really like it a lot. And for whatever reason, fountain pens are just really big in Japan, and I can see why. With pens like this, I would write in fountain pens all day long, every day. Next choice is a knife, and this one is the Zero Tolerance 0357. I had to look down because I don't remember the names. This is one that I actually got a couple of years ago, and I've been using it a lot in the last couple of years. And it's been just one of my go-to knives. I keep it on my desk, so anytime I need to open something that's close to my desk, I use it. And so it's just been something that I go to a lot. It's a fantastic knife. I really like it a lot. I like almost everything that Zero Tolerance makes. This is no exception. In a lot of ways, it kind of reminds me of the Zero Tolerance 0770, I believe the name is. I have one of those and really like it a lot. That particular one has carbon fiber scales. This one has G10 scales with a lot of grip and texture on it. And also the blade shape is a little bit more drop point. The other one had more of a sheep's foot blade style. But this one is great. I love that kind of stone wash, black wash type of finish that they have on the blade. It looks beautiful. And the blade itself is just fantastic. This has just been a really solid knife and one that I can recommend to a lot of people. So definitely check out this Zero Tolerance 0357. All right, now let's go to a couple of grooming things here. And this year has been the year of Phoenix Artisan accoutrements for me anyway. And so this year I'm definitely recommending Phoenix Artisan accoutrements as my gear of the year this year. And in particular, their soaps. Their soaps have just absolutely been some of the best soaps I've ever tried. They last a long time. They feel great on your skin. They're made with great ingredients. They're all natural and they smell fantastic. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements has a lot of different smells in their arsenal, and you can get soaps in any smell that they have. But I'll also recommend their deodorants. Their deodorants, again, some of the best deodorants that I have ever tried. I have full reviews of both of those if you want to go check those out. But their deodorants, like their soaps, all natural. They're made with great ingredients. They last a long time and they smell fantastic. Both of these have truly been probably two best-in-class grooming products that I've ever tried. And also their shampoos. Now they have a hard shampoo, which is a solid brick of soap, or really shampoo soap. This by itself really intrigued me because of how unique the form factor was. Then I started using it and realized that I actually really prefer this style now. You can build your own lather. You don't have to use a whole lot at a time. You can use as much as you want. Of course, they have all the smells that Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements has, but there's nothing to dislike here. I've just liked everything that I've tried from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements this year. Definitely highly recommend them. Next is Duke Cannon. Duke Cannon is another company that I've really liked. I've mentioned them in my soaps video before and my deodorants video as well. I like both their products in those categories, and they're some of the best that I've tried. But in particular, what I've used this year a lot has been their lip balm, their Cannon Balm, which is enormous. But it's fantastic at the same time. It's a great lip balm. This has just been a go-to for me, and it's been exceptional. It's heat resistant, it smells great, it feels great, and it is a huge thing of lip balm. It really is the best in class here, even above Burt's Bees. I said it. Their deodorant, though, has also been something that I go to a lot. In particular, their kind of translucent, transparent deodorants that they have there. Their gel-style deodorants. Those have been the ones that I go to a lot, especially if I have a shirt that I don't want to stain at all. I'll use that. I'll go to that a lot more because I find that the transparent deodorants, they are great at not staining more so than the other ones. Even though the other ones may say they're non-staining, they do stain a little bit. And lastly, from Duke Cannon, their hair paste, their Hurricane Hold or their regular pomade, their News Anchor pomade, both of those have been phenomenal. And of course, I have to make my hair is kind of thick, so I have to kind of make sure that I get the right stuff. And I've tried a lot of different hair products, and this by far has been the best stuff that I've ever tried. It holds really well, has a great texture and a nice matte shine. It looks great and it smells good too. So it's just been a great product. Their hair products, I think, are really fair for what you get. Really great performance for a fair price. Next are Argos fragrances. Now, I have a huge love of fragrances. I have a whole separate channel on fragrances, on Fragrance Bros. Maybe you don't know that. I have a second channel called Fragrance Bros that I review fragrances. Argos were some new fragrances for me last year, and they're absolutely phenomenal. Their bottles are some of the best bottles I've ever seen. And what's great about them is that their quality of their bottles doesn't eclipse the actual smell of the fragrances. The smell of the fragrances and the quality of the fragrances are just as good as the bottles themselves. But their bottles are just works of art. And that's what I love about everything here. They put a lot of time and attention into every aspect of the fragrance, from the bottle to the box to the juice itself. And so I love Argos so much and highly recommend them. Definitely check out Argos. And last but not least, here is the Monk Manual. Monk Manual actually sent me something for review. They sent me several different products that they have, and I tried it out and really like it a lot. It's kind of a planner in a way, but it's also kind of a way to journal at the same time. The owner made a manual, a monk manual, that was based on how monks kind of journal their day or organize their day. And what I love about this is it allows me to plan, but also allows me to schedule or plan for self-improvement, to kind of reflect, to take time and slow down about my week and kind of prioritize how I want my week to be in my mind and my heart. But it's been something that I've taken a lot of pleasure and time in, especially weekly routine. And so I've been writing in this every week, planning out the week, talking about priorities and heart things and spiritual things. It's been phenomenal. Really highly recommend the Monk Manual. Video coming soon. Stay tuned for that. If you've made it to the very end, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And I hope you found some great suggestions here. These are all products that I absolutely love. It is the best gear of the year, bar none. But with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I'll have links down below to all of these. A lot of these are affiliate links. Anything that you buy from them does help out the channel, so I always appreciate that when you do. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews.